Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today I'm going to be doing a ranking video for the brand new LEGO Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker sets. So these sets were recently revealed officially as well, I would like to add. I think they kind of leaked at first, but now they've just been officially revealed, and the exact website that I actually got the sites from will be linked down below in the description, just so that you're able to see where I was able to acquire the images for these, because it's completely legitimate, don't worry. I've seen a whole bunch of other YouTubers make videos on this already. I wanted to make sure that it was actually official news and everything, but now we have the okay on that, so now I figured I would do a ranking video for these. I didn't want to do your standard, like, oh, here's the set just to show it to you. I wanted to actually kind of share my thoughts here and just let you know which ones I'm thinking about picking up, and also just let you know what's my least favorite to my favorite. So we're just going to go over all of that. So there were 7 sets that were revealed, and we're going to go over each of those, so let's get started. So the first one that we have at number 7 here is the AT-ST Raider. So this one is going to be from the Mandalorian show, and that is featured on the Disney Plus streaming service. So I think it's going to be really cool to have a set for this. It's just that the set does not exactly really appeal to me. Just personally, I'm not a huge fan of the build here. I get that it is pretty faithful to what an AT-ST looks like. I've just never been a huge fan of that design. I do like the minifigures quite a bit. I think that they all turned out really well, and I'm hoping that they're very accurate to their on-screen counterparts as well once we actually see some footage for the Mandalorian. But for the most part, I think that this set is still a really good one, and I love the box design as well. I think that it looks really great, but just overall, it's not really for me, and I will most likely pass on this set unless I see it on some sort of really good discount. So that one's not a want for me, but let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next set that we have here at number 6 is the first one that we have from the Rise of Skywalker Episode 9. This one is the LEGO Star Wars Resistance Awing Starfighter, and this set is really fantastic. I like the design on this one quite a bit. I really love the sleek look to it. I think that that really appeals to me, and the 2 minifigures are really great. One of them included is actually a character who is portrayed by Carrie Fisher's daughter in real life, which is really cool. It's great to be getting her in minifigure form. I really love that, and I think that overall this set looks really good. I like the green and white color scheme going on. I think that it actually looks really great, so I'm super excited about this one. I'm sure it'll be about $25, so this one's a bit of a more affordable one. And by the way, also, if I mention any prices, it's in Canadian currency, so if it seems a little bit higher, that's why. But yeah, this set looks really great, so very excited about this one. I may pick it up. I'm not too sure right now. If it's on a really good sale, then maybe I'll consider it, but for now, I'm not really too sure. But this one is at my number 6 spot, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, now we're at number 5 here, and the set that takes this spot is the Death Star Cannon. Now, I really like this set. It makes me kind of remember the set where it's Rey versus Kylo Ren. I think that that is a very cool set as well. It's a nice mini build and including some pretty good minifigures, and in this one, we are getting Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is fantastic. I'm really excited to be able to have the opportunity to get this minifigure, and this set may be a want for me. Now, generally, if you're not too aware, I try to get sets always on sale because my channel isn't focused on LEGO reviewing, so I can afford to wait to get the sets when they're on a good deal because I don't need to get a review out for them right away. I just like to share my thoughts when the images are revealed or any news comes out about the set, so that's kind of where my department is. But for the most part, I think that this set is really well done. I like the build as well. I feel that it's pretty substantial, and I think that that's a cool design as well, and I like how we're getting something from the original trilogy here. I think that that's nice to throw that into the bunch here, and I think that overall this set's really well done. The minifigure is fantastic, and the other minifigure is pretty good as well. It's just that I feel Obi-Wan is more the standout here, and I'm sure a lot of people would agree with that, but that's why this one takes the number 5 slot, and let's move on to number 4. Okay, everybody, so now we are at number 4 here, and this set is the Resistance Y-Wing Starfighter. This one is from the Rise Rise of Skywalker, and I really like this set. I think that the design is very unique, and I've seen previous Y-Wings, but I think that this one really stands out with its color scheme. I like the red and white. It kind of reminds me of the planet that they're on in the final battle of Last Jedi. I think that is really reminiscent of that, and I think the minifigure selection in this is really great as well. We get Poe, of course, which is awesome. It's great to get him again. I don't think I have any sets with him, so it would be cool to be able to pick this one up, but for the most part, at full price, I would not pick this one up, but if it was on a very good deal, then I would definitely consider it, because I am intrigued by the build. I think that it looks really cool, and the minifigure selection is very well done as well. So overall, I think that this set's pretty well done, and it may be a pickup for me, definitely, if it's on a good deal. Then the next one we're going to move on here is number 3. So we have number 3 here, and this one is the Pasana Speeder Chase, and I really like this one. I think that this one's actually a very cool design here. I love the minifigure selection on this one. I'm really excited to be getting Rey here, of course. She's included with BB-8, and then we're getting some of the First Order Stormtroopers. Sorry, I'm totally mispronouncing everything. If you're wondering, it's because I'm actually a little bit under the weather here, so my voice is a little bit iffy, and that's why I'm mispronouncing a few things, but you know what? We're still gonna get through this here. So anyway, this set is really cool. I love the design here. I like this red and white color scheme that they're going with here. I think that it looks really nice, kind of bright, while also keeping almost a darker tone as well, just kind of hinting to the dark side with the red colors, because of course most of their lightsabers are red. So I think that this one's really cool, and the design just looks really great. Now we're going to move on to number 2. Okay, so now at the number 2 slot here, we have the Millennium Falcon, and this set looks fantastic. I personally do not have a Millennium Falcon in my collection yet, so I am very excited to be able to get one added to my collection. I'm really hoping to be able to pick this one up for a really good deal. I'm sure throughout this video you've seen a trend of me personally always being like, I'd definitely pick it up, but only if it's on a deal, and that's just kind of the way that I go with most Lego sets. Even if I really love the set, I always try to get somewhat of a deal on it. I think that that's what everyone should do. If you're not trying to review the set or anything, or if you don't really need it right away, I think it's always good to save your money and wait for a good deal, because Lego's always bound to go on for about 20% off at the least. So I'm hoping to get this one eventually. I think the design's really well done, and I think that the Millennium Falcon design just as its own is just always been very well done. So I'm really excited to get this new version here, and the Lando minifigure included in this is amazing. I'm blown away by this one and super excited to get my hands on it eventually, and just overall I feel that this set's really cool, so that's why it's at my number 2 slot. Okay, so now at number 1 here we have my favorite set of this entire new wave. I am super excited about this one. I actually have the original version of this set, but I feel that this one is way more accurate to that one and far superior, and I'm just super excited about it. It is Kylo Ren Shuttle. This set looks amazing. I'm a real big fan of black and red color schemes, and this one absolutely just captures that look perfectly. I love the red stormtrooper that we're getting here. That's kind of the new design for the First Order stormtroopers of this new Star Wars movie, so very excited to get those. It's nice to get a Kylo Ren figure, and then just overall the set build looks so great. It looks so much more accurate to the design of the shuttle. I really like the original, and I got it for a very good deal. I'm pretty sure I paid like 60 bucks for it, which is just fantastic, but this set looks great. I'm gonna try to get it on some sort of a deal, of course, but this one looks amazing. The design of it's really great, and I just love how it looks. It has a real nice scale to it. It looks very imposing, like you should be very fearful of this shuttle, and I really like that about a lot of the First Order vehicles, and this one just looks really great. I also like the small detail of Kylo Ren's minifigure being called Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, which is really cool, because of course now he has taken the place as Supreme Leader, so I like that new update to his character there, and I'm very interested to see where they go with that in the main story. But there you have it. That is my ranking of all of the Lego Star Wars sets for this new wave. I think that they are fantastic, and by the way, I really love the box designs for these new Rise of Skywalker sets. I keep wanting to say Last Jedi, I don't know why, but for the Rise of Skywalker set boxes. I think that they look fantastic. I really love the black and gold color scheme. I think it stands out a lot. It really just screams dark side to me, so I really love that. The Kylo Ren minifigure in the top right fits it perfectly as well. So I'm just overall very excited about this wave of sets, and I cannot wait to see them in person. Let me know your thoughts on the sets as well, and let me know your rankings also. It shouldn't be too hard to rank them. There's only 7 sets here, so be sure to let me know your thoughts. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry if I sounded a little bit off in this video. It's just because I'm under the weather, so my throat's a bit sore here, so I might sound a little bit odd here, but thank you so much for watching nonetheless. I cannot wait to see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.